Today we already part the introduction, primary substation we done, display we have done, and symbol we already done. The next will be go MV feeder and load modeling. For MV feeder we discussed a bit, but I also have some question. What is the meaning of this one? Is
It just
the bigger? It's same, right? I mean, this baker, this one also baker. But what is the
it's normal open.
normal open? But we will go with the symbol that we have a key before.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have the line like this.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Okay. So we go with when open, it will be green, not orange. Not orange, same as the.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's like data connection.
Okay. And I think we forgot one thing is about Thai sweet. This morning we'll go for sweet, we'll go like this one. But Thai sweet will be like the blue, right?
I
Thai sweet, or you can go with this symbol.
so just a little bit change for color. If they are Thai, they use like blue color.
Blue color for
Blue solid for the close and blue empty for the open.
okay, so it's will gonna be like the maybe something like that. The color should be do you have the color code that you prefer maybe color code or we can go with this blue.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, we have blue, maybe dark blue or something. Yeah.
Or do you have any specific color of blue? Let's say like a color code, like a FFF something, yeah.
Before in our
Can use the same color with the 110 kilowatt juice color.
110 kilowatt color. And so we go with 110. It should be this blue.
Yeah.
Màu xanh nó để cho mình đen.
No, 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 yeah, yeah.
Cái sợ để đổi từ đá trong giao đổi.
Thì có symbol. Cái gì nó đẹp không?
It's for
For error.
yeah.
For error, you can use the same with the normal devices. That means you don't need to change the color to blue.
Oh,
Yeah, we use the yellow also.
okay. So it will be like this one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, something like that. Am I correct? I also have to double check with you again for about F that you told me. For this one. This one is the conform protocol fact, right?
From confirmation
Protocol fact.
protocol.
Fact.
Fail.
Bell, right?
No, I mean, this F, when it show the F, is triggered to show the F by one signal or come from the protocol flag.
No, not for home protocol, but for every single signal.
For every single point.
That means when in the protocol they have some kind of like cycle for the request signal from RTO to the system, and every single body they have to be like confirm something like that.
Ah,
So if any like suspect state that they will put the failed flag to the signal.
any suspect data is mean that if the signal is, let's say like a O value or something like that, it will show
Not
F.
on value. We can like for example, after like 10 seconds, they put a CI command to the
Mhm.
RTU, and if they send back the SCADA system all of those signals, and the SCADA system receive all of those signals,
Mhm.
the quality is good, they will like hide the F.
Ah, okay. So only the good quality signal is will be no F, but if
Yeah.
there is another, if it is, there is other quality, it will show F, something like that.
Yeah.
So it is show the bad quality of the signal. Any bad quality, right?
Yeah, correct. But also for like if they don't send back the signal list, they will put fail too. That means when the system collect good quality and enough for the list from GI
Mhm.
command, they will like decide it's a good signal. That we are using for the IC 104 protocol.
Mhm.
They do this, so I don't know what if other protocol do this or not.
Okay, so it's kind of the quality, signal quality.
เดี๋ยวไปเช็คกันอันนี้อีกทีหนึง
Check on it.
อืม
So we will check, yeah.
Okay.
But I think it should be okay. So basically, only one case that there is no F appear is when when the system requests the data and receive
They
the
receive the data
food
back with
data
the good
food
quality.
quality.
Yeah.
Okay, clear.
For your single line, do you have specific symbols? More than that we have discussed before. Because now no, it is okay. So the next one you go with the catalog. For the end, we don't have the load bake. We have two of them, but I think it look like, yeah, it looks same. So which one we will shoot for the, or what is different for these two? Or I can choose any, and maybe I will go with this one, it's fine for you to apply for all load bake in feeder.
And use ABS asset for all of the operation because you just push like, no more data for this camera.
Okay. I will go with this one. Align. If we talk about in feeder level, we'll go with this one. If is dot line, we go with underground. If it's not a line, if a line, we go with okay. And ISO, you put the link is 1000. I can maybe I will go with this.
So that's mean we have like this owner flow converter to the catalog, the specific lane.
Yeah. But you will go with maybe this one is 1000, this one 1000, this one 1000, this one 1000. Or something like that. We can line.
Maybe it's the same kind of different lane. And then into it the like 100, 101, 105 and
Yeah,
like that. So I
yeah.
have to put all of those in the catalog.
Maybe the catalog. You just left oh, you can sleep you can let this one and define in the maybe the feeder view that you will provide me later and and put how long for this line, how long for this line, how long for this line.
It was,
Or you
could we do like a catalog without the lane data? And after that, we build on your system and we do the configuration on the system for a specific segment like this. Can we do that?
we will put the link later, right? Oh.
So he mean that in the catalog, maybe don't put the range.
Yeah. You can leave the link in catalog. Leave it empty.
Sorry, length is on the component. So you say this conductor, for example, the impedance is
Yeah.
5 ohm per kilometer.
I understand that, but
So if you don't have
my
the length,
existing system, we just need to like, can you open the Excel file? Yeah, we just create this one for type of this conductor, like all those things without exact length. And after that, when we draw in our system, we put the length in the element of the system. Can we do that?
Yes.
yes, that's the
and
way to do that.
Yes.
so you can leave it empty,
Okay.
and when you provide the diagram, you put the link for me, maybe from this slide to this slide will be, I don't know, maybe 200 or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, but for
On the network builder.
we have to define network builder. But if you maybe you can provide the feeder view that you will provide me later.
Basically, by the feeder view that you will provide us, please define the length of each section. Because we will put it in the network builder, yeah.
Mhm. And sorry, can you go back to that Excel sheet? Just one thing, in the catalog, those data, can you go right? We have like, because rated current doesn't matter, but ohm is per kilometer display. It's per kilometer. It's not per meter, because it's per kilometer, because if you make it per meter, it's gonna be very small, so it's gonna be a lot of zeros, so it's per kilometer.
Actually, we are not preparing those data yet because I just focus to the red column only. For those data I understand that for the power flow formulation, right? But actually, I
Yeah.
have to check
Maybe I
with
forgot this
other
one.
department to collect those data.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 0, 1, so yeah, probably for this, we assume if you don't put it there, it's kind of like balanced. Your network is balanced, like is it 3-phase and the value is the same, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so the 0, they remove this one as well. Just make it simple. This one only we need for cables. Overhead is neglectable, so it's small, like you can assume 0. Yeah, we don't need this one. So make this red, so you make them red we want, so yeah, put this one red, but you just can put a note that for conduct for underground is large, usually for cable, underground is large.
Okay, I will change it.
I mean, that one, yeah, so this one, if you don't have this one, fine. So if you don't have conductor type, this is kind of like, example, if the net is aluminum and like the geometric mean radius or cross section, we can guess the R or X, because it depends on like how thick it is and what material it is, right? And this one is like the spacing between the conductors. So if you don't have, yeah, we just use the best guess you have.
And for this one, I need to mention you when you see something like that, we have to cut them to be 3 at least. So this one line, and this one line. So for this one, it's up to you. You can provide me just only one line, or you need to separate 1 and 2. It depends on you. Yeah. And actually this one also, we can go with 1, or you need to cut it in 1 line, 2 line or something like that. And for something here, view is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. If you gonna do like that. Normally you will go just only to that. I think for speeder, it go like this.
So, sorry, one question I have, for this area, like you say, low, yeah. Is that like a big load, or so for example, for here, you don't have any load? Or do you?
We have, but
No.
for some like those low pressure, we have like bigger load than other segments. So
Okay.
we put a lot over there. So
This is for big customers. So this one you have like a normal, like residential.
yeah, residential.
So we need to, if we model it like this, we need to put a like equivalent load somehow
Yeah.
based on the measurement. So if you have for these circuit breakers, do you have like ampere measurement or megawatt measurements and stuff like that? You can kind of use that. Yeah. So because like here we may have 100 customers or 200 customers. But yeah, but here you have a really there.
Usually we use the load just for like a big customer, like one customer. But for those segment, we have maybe 100,000 customer, but it's just residential only.
Residential. But my question is, this is
we have
telemetry.
measurement. Yeah.
You have measurements. Yeah, we can use those measurements if we model it. So and then use that. So yeah.
So we will need to have the equivalent load, right, on it.
Yeah, if you want to learn load flow, yeah, so we need a load flow, but what I'm saying, if from that measurement, so we get some like historical data, average data, and we put a load there. So I will explain like how the load model works in next sessions, but I just want to understand the single line diagram now.
Mhm. Yeah, the single line diagram we also need where is the load connection that maybe explain. And if we go for this one, if you have the okay, maybe I will go in this one maybe. Okay. For the load information, we also need the maybe it should be maybe average for active power and reactive power for each load. And then we also have to define the curve of them. Oh. At A, it will be like every 1 hour is gone. So this one like the PU, right? But normally we will multiply with the active power and reactive power that we model in, as I show you in, is a average. This number. Okay, this number active and reactive power will be multiplied with the curve on this one. So I'm not sure maybe if you don't have the curve like that, but you have the data like the for example on maybe you have the 1.3 kilowatt or something. Kilowatt. Maybe you can just provide me, or maybe it's any something like that until we need 24 hours for each hour, and then we will calculate for the average and prepare the curve for them. Okay, but we need like it for every the load. I mean maybe the big load. You can do just only the big load. Yeah. Okay. And as I show you in this one. You can separate maybe we can have we will have maybe one season, but we can go with the maybe work day and weekend or something like that. For Monday until Friday, this load will go with this curve, and maybe on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, another curve. And if you have some specific day like the holiday that I ask you on holiday, for each holiday, if the load is different, we also can make different curve also. Or all of the holiday we go with the one curve. Yeah. Do you have this information for
Yes, we have, but we have to collect a lot from house like KMI.
yeah, normally we use from AMI. And what you prefer, the curve is will be just schedule will be workday to be maybe Monday until okay. Weekend maybe that and fun and holiday you go with so each load we will have 8 curve. It is okay for you or you need just only 3 curve or 1 curve?
Let me check.
Okay. But we can do like that. Mhm. Or you for each load you have just only 1 curve, it also fine for me. But if you have to specific them for workday, weekend or any specific holiday, we also can. Yeah, so when you provide this information to us, we also need to know which curve for which maybe customer or which or something like that. Okay. I think we can maybe I have some question from my team. The arrow is for the current flow, like
For like the big custom,
sorry,
like big customer.
for
we
big
use just
customer.
for one transformer for them. That means we provide energy for one transformer only.
Can you repeat again?
This arrow provide energy for one transformer only for one customer.
For one
We call big
customer.
customer.
Oh, we are convinced. Oh,
In those section, maybe we have a lot of residential customer. Yeah.
But for this one, maybe just only one customer.
And so for this project, I think for those segment, we will use the equivalent load.
But for this one, you will have the big load or not?
Something like, I don't know how to model in the DERMS system, but it's just a transformers. And we have the curve for those transformers.
Yeah. And we will for this one. If it be the big load, maybe we go with this one and I show you. You have to define the active power, average active power and reactive with the curve, load curve that we gonna do.
Big power is mean the rate active power for those load, right? The rated
For
those
yeah, for
Average.
load
Average.
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 Yeah, because-
Yeah.
Yeah, here this shows a curve. You
Yeah.
can make that curve per unit. Let's say, because it might be used for multiple users. For example, you have 10 different, they're the same. So for example, all of them are residential, they're the same area. You got one curve, But like one residential might be large, one residential might be small. So then you put average usage of their active hour there.
Maybe for all customers, we can use just only one curve, and it will be different because we have different the average active power and reactive power.
Yeah, okay.
So
Some customers, they get it, for example, from, like, even if you don't have, like, they're the same, like, apartments or like whatever, they have it from their bills. Like, I mean, if it in future, at this stage, I don't know if you have that information. But just the theory behind that is, you can get it from the bills, like every 3 months, they are using X kilowatts. And you say this 3 months or 2 months, whatever in your bills are, you can divide it by day or hours as well. And then make it's basically it's per hour, right? So it's, it's divided by number of days and 24 hours, it's going to be average.
maybe for this one is just only pilot. Maybe you prepare just only one of curve and we change just only the average active and reactive power. So it should be good enough for pilot. You can see how is the DERM or our is working.
Oh.
Yeah.
1 care or 2 cares.
Yeah.
Like, for example, one for residential, one for those big loads, if it's a factory or something.
Yeah.
So let me check.
Yeah, you can just because
Yeah.
for another project that I work, they have a lot of customer, but they provide totally 4 curve. And it will change totally the active and
normally for customers are a journey, like they start with 1, 2, they go further, and at some point they stop because it doesn't bring more value. You can create 1 million curves. One customer was asking, I want curves for each customer. Doesn't add much value, but like, let's go with 1, 2 curves. Those one wherever it makes sense.
Okay. Yes. And this one you said is powerful, right? It will. So that means if we got the maybe active power in positive, it means the powerful is go on the left to right. Am I correct? For all, we go like that, right?
Yes.
Okay. 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 I can, and I see the agenda for today because we still waiting the feeder information and load information. So maybe today we can go just only that for network model. But when we have you're providing information, maybe we can have a discuss again for the network model. So the network model design, today we can just only that. I only need to ask you, tomorrow you go with the SCADA. You need to, for today, we still have maybe 40 minutes or 1 hour. You need to continue with SCADA for today, or you will continue for tomorrow? Because this is for network model. We already done for this one. For this one, we'll keep like that for getting your information. So tomorrow we'll go with the SCADA. You need to go today or tomorrow. Leave it to be tomorrow.
Mà tiếp những cái phần scale hay là muốn trong hôm nay luôn không sao đó trong hôm nay thôi trong hôm nay phải cho xong so maybe you can continue to this topic right now and maybe like finish earlier than the schedule this week. Could
Sorry?
we? Sure. So you're asking for you will continue to this topic, right?
Yeah, yeah, for need to continue this topic or leave it to be tomorrow, same as our agenda.
Because they want to continue to this topic also. So
Okay, so we go with the schedule. Okay. Let me.
but what if we have like measure data from the power meter? Because can you go back to the network viewer? I see that you have master number over there. Yeah, this one. Is it the connection to something?
It's meter
Yeah.
ID.
Meter ID because some
So you can collect the measure data from this meter ID.
If you have AMI,
Yeah, if you
like
have
or a
it.
smart meter integration,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if it's LED, like,
Mhm.
it's possible. You add more signals.
We can have the.
In this project, I think it's out of scope, but I'm not sure. I need to check with the Pogsel, what is in scope, but if you're asking for the capability, yes.
Because
Yeah.
I just checked the contract that we have to connect to the measure data from AMI, right, Mr. Tâu?
Lấy ra cái máy ha.
AMI đo xa đó.
Lấy đồ dùng gì đâu.
So maybe they provide the data through the API HTTP or something like that. And could we collect the data from?
For this project, I'm not sure, maybe no.
Yeah, it's not like it's a debate it works. We have a interface. It's not like any protocol. Our interface expert will be on Wednesday. You can ask that question. It's basically what happens. You have a smart meter system, and they collect all the data, and like in one place, and then we integrate with them through interface, not protocols. Like it's like a SOAP, I think SOAP, something like that. SOAP, or I'm not expert in the integration, but it's like SOAP, for example. And it just sends the whole data in like big packets. It's not like one wide. We connect to the AMI
That the sense our AMI infrastructure, they provide some like API service like this to provide to all the services if they need the data, and when they like query some like signal, they will our AMI infrastructure will send the data to your service. Yeah.
In theory, it's possible, but like, yeah, we have a standard interface. We can ask that question from our colleague on
Yeah,
Wednesday.
because on Wednesday we will have the.
Yeah, for its in scope or out of scope, I think we need to just double check how that
Yeah.
is possible. We can, if you really are interested to do that, but I guess it's possible.
Yeah.
Because this is the same way to collect the weather data.
It's similar.
Similar.
It's similar. Weather, for example, has like, the payload, like you have an XML, for example, say, all right, this and this is a message format is specific for weather. It's, for example, temperature, humidity, blah, blah. The AMI is a bit different, so it has its own packed payloads and but yeah, with the other customers, we have done that. So
Yeah.
it's possible.
But for scope for this project, we will check with Feng Sin again.
Yeah, so I'm not
Yeah.
sure about the scope,
Yeah.
I think.
But for-
Normally know the scope
Mhm.
better than us, so.
The baseline product, we with some customer we also have to define the meter ID and will indicate from customer AI.
Yeah, they need some signals, like you need to add some signals.
I add to, for example, I add to signal for
Yeah.
active power and reactive power.
Yeah.
And these two signal we will update from AMI integration. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to see what's the use case.
Mhm.
What do you want to get out of that? So let's say you have that data in, is that because you want to plan load flow? What do you want to use? You just want to see the data.
Because we have to put the data for the load flow, right?
Those four.
It
Load
could be used for load flow,
Yeah.
if the
Could be.
information is there. Normally, I don't know about your system. Normally, I know like normally they only get voltage, not active power. Do they get active power in your?
Actually, we have all of the signal like voltage, current, reactive, active power, and so on.
Oh, I know. Okay,
So what do you want to call it?
okay, so. How often you get that data?
Every maybe 1 hour
1 hour.
or maybe half. I have to check.
Okay.
You can ask our colleague again on Wednesday.
Yeah, for possibility, I would say, yeah, it is. Normally they do need to do some work on the other side, you know.
Okay. Okay, for all. So I will go with the SCADA. Okay. Thank you. I'm not sure this you see this diagram before for Han presentation on us.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, it's a high level. We have I think you know we have estimate and this is the web service. It's a front end processor to connect with the field. Yeah. Okay, so I will not detail for this too much. And for real time, we also have the front end any protocol that we have, for example, the NPT, ICTP, and any. But for this project, we will go with the IEC 1004 and ICTP. So in protocol adapter, we also have the protocol mode also for each. And to migrate the SCADA, this is overview. Sometimes if you have it and with the already provide, you can export the existing SCADA configuration from your legacy SCADA. And after that, we will make it to be our template that I told you we call TDT file. It will be in the CSV file. And after we populate it, we will import to ADMS network model and map it in our system. What does it mean map? I mean like for maybe we have a lot of point, and this point would be for each baker. For example, maybe baker 171, we have to map all signal for 171 to be that later. I will show you again. It should be work like that. And this example template is gonna be like this. We will go in detail on it. What is mean for signal name? What is mean RTU main? What is mean for device mapping or something like that. Okay, and in the builder, I think you see before with the Farhan, we also can see the telemeter. We call the scatter point is a telemeter. So we can see in with telemetry editor. So you have maybe sometimes you have to click here and drop down. Select the telemetry or protocol that you integrated. For example, IEC 104, and you have the list of substation that have the IEC protocol. And when you click the signal, you will see all signal for each RTU, for each substation or something like that. It has for remote point. Remote. Okay, for example, remote unit is RTU name. For the RTU name. This one for mapping. Okay, you go. And another tab is a communication link. Communication is communication. We have to define the IP address, anything about communication for each RTU. The RTU you link with the communication. You will see again. And this one is for IEC. Oh, ICCP. ICCP also have the IP address and application reference. Okay.
Do we have ICCP here?
Yes.
For this project, they will have.
Which one comes from ICCP? Which data?
We're going to like because we have an existing ADMS, so we will create the ICCP link to export those signal from ADMS like substation signal, and maybe we can combine with the data from devices also, and put all those signal into one link ICCP protocol and send to the system.
Mhm.
Okay.
And for IC 104, maybe we just like connect to the
The,
and maybe microgrid.
But so for substation, we will not go with the IEC 104, right? Or
Yes, but the existing communication from substation to our ADMS. So we have to create like more channel to export the data to your system. We cannot connect directly from your system to existing RTU and the substation.
Yeah.
so substation will go with two, right? IEC, IEC and ICCP, right?
Maybe just substation for
Somehow,
just let me check, but maybe we just use ICCP for substation.
for whole substation, that's.
Yeah.
Okay,
How about the feed,
Yeah.
in the feeder one, do you have it? No,
Yeah.
you can, I mean, in potential,
Yeah.
like, for example, the reclosers or whatever is in the middle of the.
I don't decide yet, but maybe we will like collect all of those data signals and send it to you by ICCP.
Yeah, okay.
maybe for all.
Or if you need, we can like separate those communication. Maybe ICCP 1, ICCP 2, or maybe we can like use IC 104 for every devices if you want so.
But for how about in your RTU, is allow
Because-
us to
Because So far, our devices send the signal to ADMS. So from ADMS, we can create many like communication link for you to collect the data.
Mm.
If you want one link and collect all of the signal, that's okay. Separately, that's okay also.
But separately, we need communication and stuff. I think that's what you're suggesting from ICCP is the easiest way to do that. So and normally that's it. Yeah. So you can look their ADMS, existing ADMS. When they say ADMS, their existing ADMS is connected to the RTU and we link ICCP, whatever data they have already there, we can
Mhm.
get a subset of it, the one that we are interested in, and we can use. And you don't need to, but I think what he says also, some devices like DRs, if they're not connected to AVMS, we can directly connect. And if it's IC, right? If it's IC or Modbus, something that we already agreed on, standard one, we can directly. So
So that means anything that you already connect to your ADMS, you will connect with our DERMS by ICTP. Am I correct?
It's supposed to do that. If you want to change order method, that's okay for us also. So what do you want to like get the data from?
It's for easy for us that I discussed with him. They said if we able to go with the IEC, it's more easier. But if you prefer to go with the ICCP, we also can. Yeah.
either way is fine because the other way, I guess the problem is like, just let me just throw it for you. This is their own ADMS. And this is ours, theirs.
Mm-hmm.
So there are RTUs here, right? So there are two, they have one link. They
Yeah.
don't do two links. So there's communication here, communicating. There are many of them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it might be, I don't know, once, whatever. So we are not connecting to individual like
Yeah.
on that, and we just make one ICCP link between these two. They're gonna be the server, and we're gonna be the client.
Yes.
Okay, and then individual devices that
Yeah.
which they're not connected to anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So we can
Go
connect
with
to
the
this and
IC.
this one I see 104
Mm-hmm.
like this.
So we
So yeah, this is gonna be we're gonna be client, right?
Yeah.
So they're gonna be server because
Server.
they will provide points. So this one they can provide one link, and I think you were saying maybe you can put two links, but I think one link should be fine. So I don't know. You probably don't need two links.
Yeah, let me.
You can
double check, but,
discuss with the other
maybe
guys, yeah.
One or two link.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Mhm.
But what about the maximum communication link for one RTU for your system? For example, like we have RTU one, and can we create 10 communication links for just one RTU?
Actually, we
Because you have to understand that our MS system, we have 4 servers.
will.
So they have 4 IPs. That means at least we have to like create 4 connections, communication link for just one RTU. If this server down, this will be run on like active server, and we have 4 server like this.
If I'm not wrong, I'm not sure we can go for or not, but I see maybe we can go in the system, but as I remember for DNVT, we can one of you we can have maybe two communication link. Uh-huh. I wish it in ICTP also. Okay. But normally for if we go okay, it's show here. For the ICTP for remote unit, usually we will have the control center and we have the data set of the for each data set maybe we have maybe just only 300 point, 200 point or something like that. We can separate this one also. Yeah. Some project we go with sometimes we have maybe 10 data set or something like that. But depend on that you can configure because sometimes we have to speed it because in server they have the limitation. One doesn't dataset can contain. I'm not sure the exact number, but will be allow maybe 300 or 500. So that's why we have to separate the dataset again. So you have to configure it and provide us with the dataset to us.
Yeah, so that's it. But I think the other thing they're saying, so this ADMS, it has 4 servers, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
all of those can be an ICCP server. Or like when
Concern because they just like run in the part redundancy. Because we
What do you
just
see?
one server active at a specific time. So pre-orders, we waiting if the server active collapse or something like that.
it goes to the next
active.
yeah. And then like for ICCP, how the ICCP works. So let's say you are, do you have any ICCP server, right? So the backup one can be ICCP server or only active one can be ICCP server?
Only active.
Okay, only active one can be ICCP.
But-
So
Yeah.
then I think the question is, can we have like 4 links? This one is active only. These are like not active. Can we
Yeah.
do this? I
understand.
think
This
4
one I
links.
have
Is that
to-
right? So this is
Yes.
Yeah.
this is what you're trying to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you have like it, yeah.
This one I have to double check again, but as I saw it before for DMPT, we can have 2, but I'm not sure if you need to go with 4, it's possible or not. Fully.
For ICCP, you need to check it.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
ICCP is different. I don't know.
Yeah. I will check again for how many communication link that we can go with the one on control
It's
center.
a matter of
What's about for the IC 104? How is what's the maximum communication link for RTU?
Normally I saw it's just normally it's just only one, but sometimes we can see the 2, but I never see it's 3 or 4 before. But
And-
you need 1 or 2 link for IC 104.
Yeah, I think they're asking for ICE 104, right? So 104. Normally at 104, I have seen systems with 2, but not more than 2, right?
Yes, actually, in a station, the RTU unit, they have 4-5 card mạng, 4-5 card kết nối không? Có chạm nào 5 card không? Đâu có là 4 mà. A2, Cao Thế, mình, 2 sai.
Bọt thôi.
Card mạng kết nối về á, 4 trung tâm điều khiển.
Một card nó 4 bọt.
Một card 4 bọt lên hả?
Tại vì cái máy có những cái máy nó có.
Nhưng mà hiện tại
mình 2 bọt.
Mình có mấy cái kết nối.
Cái nó nhiều á, vì chẳng 220 của em là của em là có 3 zone là 6 bọt này, với lại sai này là 8 bọt, A 2 bọt và 10 bọt. 11 cc nữa, tí một cc, 1 bọt cc nữa. Nếu của em thì nó bị 12 bọt, 12
So far, existing RTU can like communicate with 10 control center. Yeah, so
But like,
we have to like prepare 10 box
Oh.
for the
Okay.
communication link.
Mhm.
so what is it in a TCP/IP, but like for
IC 104.
yeah, okay, TCP/IP, but okay. So what? Let's say, how about command? Does it get command from all of those? Yeah, probably not, right?
Actually, this is the really difficult thing that we have to consider. But so far we have 10 connection and we can do the command every like for every control center. And so for example, this RTU can receive those commands from all of the control center. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, but are they already used like HRTUs? They already,
Yeah.
they already have like connections.
But for this project, I just asking like this. But if you say that we just can like create 2 links, that's all. Okay.
Okay,
So
I will double check again, but normally I see just only 2 link.
Because I see for your connection link, you have something like a priority. Yeah, this
Yeah.
for factor.
Yeah,
Maybe you
yeah.
can have like selection for the connection.
Yes. I will check. Can we go with more than two or not? But yeah, normally I see just only two that we have it. Okay.
So have you had like a ICCP link before? Like,
Yes,
yeah.
we have communicated with the other control center from like region logic patching center. We communicate between two control center through ICCP.
Right.
Ah. Okay. Okay, phonic is the okay. But if you have the authent security, maybe you have to provide us the certificate also. This is our how we can go. We need the certificate. We can go deeply maybe on tomorrow again how to connect. But yeah, it looks similar. It will be look like this. You have to provide the address. Yeah, and also the certificate.
Do you have it secure? ICCP
No,
secure? Or
just normal ICCP. not
Okay.
secure.
no secure?
Also,
Then
no require the certificate. Okay, no need. Okay. And yeah. And for each dataset we can define again, you go with the manual or auto for transfer set. Do you understand what is the manual or transfer or automatic?
No.
Okay. Okay, maybe we can go to deeply for tomorrow because tomorrow we have the section like ICCP also. Yeah, but we have to decide. And okay, the next one when we have the network is a data processing network model. You also have to define the how many analog point, how many digit point, and yeah, if you have the calculation point, you also have to inform it to do. I hear from Pong Sin. Last week you discussed you have maybe one signal to control, one command to control several maybe signal like or something like that.
Yes. Perhaps said that we can do this by calculation.
Yeah, calculation or
The virtual point for trigger the calculation, and after that we can set all of the signal from this calculation chain, maybe for example state 0 to state 1 or something like that.
Okay, tomorrow can you provide that information and we will discuss that on tomorrow again. Okay. Yeah, and we also have the signal source telemetry that you saw. I call is a scalar point. It's for material. IEC or ICCP. Manual point is like the switch or something, the point that we don't communicate with the RTU. So we call manual point and calculate is the point that we calculate. Ethanol is for ethanol. Okay. Sometimes we also have the quality and stamp. This one we will discuss. Okay. Yeah. For analog, is a two. Okay. When we migrate the analog, we have to you have the low value. We also have the scaling factor also. So it's common that we go. And you also able to define the alarm. Do you have that information for each analog? Or you don't have the alarm limits?
They have alarm limit for just some like important point only.
Okay.
I think in this project, we don't need to focus the alarm limit.
So that means maybe we no alarm limit for this project.
Some elements you would need, because, DERMS application uses those alarms for megawatt, for example. If, for example, it wants to check if under some situation if the value goes above a limit, it would try to use the DER. So maybe just for the one that we need, not for everything, just,
Maybe just only the it's okay.
for DERMS normally uses megawatt. Why? Because it needs the direction of flow. Now, in some companies, they have power, I don't know in your case, but the generation is so much that sometimes you get reverse flow. If you have ampere, you wouldn't know which direction it is. So that's why we use megawatt. I think you have megawatts, right, on the feeder heads and
Megawatt, you mean like
active power.
Active
Yes.
power
But
for
like you mentioned something like alarm limit, you trigger your some kind of application and it will run like outflow and some suggestion for operation or something like that.
Yes. So we covered this on the stations that we have in here the PSL, but like, yeah.
So if you like see now like diagram, it something like important to like trigger your application, you just need to tell us and maybe we like put your like limit in those points maybe.
Yeah, maybe you go on the system and show one example that we show them like how a megawatt works. We have connection to the system. Go to the, that one. Yeah, and I think go to any megawatt. I think, yeah, just that one is zero, but like, yeah, because different, we can define different limits. This one doesn't have, can you go, for example, this, just go for this one, yeah. Yeah, we have for high and for like positive and negative. We can have positive and negative, and we can user can override. We have some like fixed data in the database. And yeah, so if, for example, if that value, if it goes like above 5 megawatts, it tries to put some generation in to reduce that, right? And if it goes too much reverse flow, like it could be any value. And then, for example, it stops the generation, curtails the generation. We can have multiple, right? How many we have? Like, we can have
Yeah,
four.
yeah.
Normally,
Yeah, four.
some customers they have four. We can add, but it's doesn't matter. This two is good if you have two. Some of our applications. And if you don't have that in your system, we can just if you have for ampere, we can find the equivalent.
Yes, we have, but just for some like voltage from the bus bar or some like voltage for transformer only. We apply the alarm limits for those volts only.
Not for ampere even.
Yes,
For ampere,
because our infrastructure is like for like rated power is around 600 ampere for current, but we just run for around 300 only, so we have 50% for redundant.
okay, we don't have.
So we don't need to like raise the alarm limit for those current. But for transformer, we have.
Okay, for transformer. Yeah, okay, so for transformer, so we can add that for transformer.
Mà đối diện đúng không? Đối diện là có cái hẻm.
So kilowatt is so
Cái lửa xe gì
kilowatt
á.
limit is important for
DERMS.
for only kilowatt right?
Yeah.
Là có ngay cái bãi trống gì không hay là
I mean, we can have the other ones, but like normally, like the one is.
But is that for only megahertz feeder or in the feeder level?
Here we can,
For this one we also
we can use, but if they don't have it, that's fine. Just
yeah. So
even these ones.
maybe we can go Sasoli feeder main.
Tới cái hẻm bên trái á.
Maybe we can go Sasoli feeder main.
Like, yeah, we can put, I mean, if they want to test for this transformer, it says they have.
Đúng rồi.
So for this one, they could,
Okay.
but look like it says these lines, they have.
No,
have
bây
a
giờ
possibility
sao
to
anh
find
chỉ có một địa chỉ thôi chứ
for
vậy
this
em
one,
là
they
thấy
need.
này cái số nhà thì
We can do the same in our system, right? We can, because that doesn't matter, right?
Có ý nhi là em đi qua
Wherever
rồi.
you look at, so if it's,
Còn cái
Here.
mặt có ý nhi á em đi thẳng
you can have.
Thật sự là có ý nhi đi thẳng
Maybe
80 trăm em thì nó có cái hẻm bên phải.
I think we can put it
Yeah.
under signals like.
Đúng rồi, kế bên là cái hàng rào xanh lá gì đó, đua xe gì đó.
But normally they don't have for transformer. As I see another customer normally I see just need better.
Whatever they have, like, yeah, some customers, they don't have on this phone, but they have on this.
Okay.
Cái hẻm nó làm như tao phải gì á,
Reverse
sĩ lại.
The customer installed.
Yeah.
Before installing.
Mà đi tới là nó bị đòi thì em dầm lại
Now, they need
thì
to
nó sẽ nằm bên tay
know,
phải.
I don't know, big case for this guys, but like in Australia, like they have a lot of solar. The power goes off, so and they don't want to go beyond a limit. They don't want to have too much generation. Because it destabilizes the transmission network, so
Mọi người sẽ nhớ
that's
là
why
bên là có cái hẻm đó.
it's important that negative that.
Chạy vô coi có biển số nhà.
But that's like functionality. You can just say, all right, so put it there, so if it's not gonna work for them.
Cái cửa màu đen cao nó có cái bụi trúc đó anh đúng rồi anh quăng ở đó là được rồi. Đúng rồi đúng rồi. Rồi, anh quăng nó liền em được rồi trời.
Okay. Maybe you can provide me. I'm not sure tomorrow is it possible or not, or you will provide the letter about limit.
Data about limit, I think that we can do it by ourselves if we have like need something like that.
So you will do by yourself?
Yes, after we prepare for the data list from your tablet, I will check the alert limit again for every single point and
Okay.
put it by like ourselves for those files.
Okay, yes.
Okay. Okay, fine. Actually, for limit, okay, I will show you later because we have to, we can do on telemetry or TDT, and also we can do on this one also. I will show you again tomorrow. What is different between two ways? Okay, this one we go. We can go in detail with that. As you can see, we can define we call the method mapping, right? I'm not sure what you call in your system, but it's like the level, right? Maybe when you send one, it should be mean open, send two is, I mean, 0, 1, 1, 0, or something like that to be correct, yeah.
we have message mapping also.
Yeah, okay. We can tomorrow you will define it. And also, what is the normal value? Okay. Someone is normally it's going to be code is normal, but some maybe Thai split or Thai bay we go with the open to be normal. So we have to define it. Okay. Yeah, and we also able to provide the alarm. Which state we going alarm and how it take is going, how it show in maybe alarm event or something like that. Tomorrow we will discuss about that one. Yeah. For example, when we have the alarm to uncommon change state to be open at normal state is a normal setting. So tomorrow we can agree what is going to be. And even if some point is SOE, we will have some column in event summary like the SOE. Okay. Do you have any question before we go deeply? Maybe no. Maybe no. Okay. One next one, you go with the telemetry configuration. We need to continue or because now is 3 p.m. or we can go maybe 30 minutes.
You mean 15-minute break or something?
No, I am not sure how much time that we have for today.
Because
Now it's already around 3 p.m.
because we like announced all the engineer that we will start at 4, but if your like question like is that enough for today or we want to like bring those topic to tomorrow, maybe we can like plan for tomorrow.
Okay, I will brief your what we go to discuss on tomorrow, and maybe you can prepare. This is okay. Give me to open. Tomorrow we will go with this is our TDT file that I told you is before. So we have to define the naming of each RTU. Okay. What is the name? What you prefer? And also for signal. I think we go. What the signal name that we can. I don't have your example for IDC or IGCP for now, but I can go with this one for your IEC. I expect this one is you have the name and description, right? Normally, name is we go with name and description you go with our alias. But I think it's from my point of view, the name is very short. maybe. But I'm not sure if it's fine for you or not, but
That's why sometimes I see the signal and I have to think, what is this?
yeah, maybe if you know it, by four of you, this signal name, okay, maybe we can go with your description to be the signal name. Okay, but alien
We
will,
can, because we basic like get familiar with those names. So if you change, it's quite difficult. But this system spoke that we have the same name for signals, like two signals have the same name for different RCU.
you can have the same or
Signal name.
signal name. Normally that I saw before is will have the unique name for each RTU.
Unique name.
Yeah,
If-
for each RTU. So normally, but we depend on your, but normally we have maybe some substation name and breaker name. And the alias will be explain what it mean for you see. Is a big charger. Sometimes they will don't put just only something like that, but maybe relay or something like that. But depend on your, but this is an example that we saw on another system. And if you go in example for this one, I will go with the IC104.
So that means if two different RCU, we can have the same name.
You can. I think
The same RCU, we will have like the unique name for those signals. So if so, I think that we have to change the name a little bit, like add more bay name or something like that.
yeah, I think it's feel better if you have some pen name. That's why I prefer for my point of view, I prefer for this one because you have the main name. Yeah, but this one we don't have. Oh, we don't know what it is for with device.
Okay, so if so, I think that we can use the description for your system name and maybe we can put some ideas for the signal. Okay, let me check and resend this file to you later.
Yeah, but maybe the problem is this file is for substation, right? But substation you go with the ICCP. So ICCP is will different concept. Okay, you can prefer the same. I go with ICCP. ICCP where? Okay. We also have the name. Yeah. You can. You prefer to be same as this one, right? To be same as IEC 104 that you sent me, right? The name.
Yes. But let me like check with my manager first, because we have decided to get for the use ICCP or IC 104 because just consider.
So I can say if the ICCP we have the name and alias, yes, and for communication, for IEC 104, you have the like the AOU, right? The like that. address. But for
You mean IOA?
yeah, IOA, sorry, IOA. But for ICTP, you go with something like that. It's like the text. Yeah, so maybe I'm not sure. Maybe you prefer this one and the name to be the same or different. Yeah, so I'm not sure.
Usually it's the same.
Yeah, if it could be the same. So I'm not sure. It is possible to use this one because I don't know how your ICT configuration now. Yeah. But I can say for this example, ICCP IEC 104 for name, I prefer to go with this one. It's you better than go with this name because I think it will have solo name like this for each bay.
Okay, because we have a lot of like for this signal, we have maybe 12 signal in those
Yeah,
stations. So I think if your system needs the unit name, we have to use the value in the description column. So we will use the description value.
description. Okay. If we go with the IEC 104, description will go with the name. Okay. Tomorrow we also. Actually, I doubt a bit. Is IOA. That's my understand. But in this column it will be Thai. Yeah. Because in okay. We go with what we have to. Okay. We have to modify the name. Okay. Direction. Okay, if this line alright. This one we will later and message mapping. What we have to use and what the detail of message mapping and device. Device mean for any baker, this one is 5. And we'll have to key. What is command timeout? Command mode will be the direct or automatic with value. Automatic with value is the select before.
Signal we use selected for.
Oh, for all.
No, for some just for substation is selected for and for all devices we use direct. Like we close log frame switch
Substation
is selected for.
select before operate. Okay. But for another, we go with the direct.
Yes.
And this one, the input data. How we can know for
Yeah, you can see the value in the input P. Input P is 2 is double point and 1 is single point.
Yeah. And but is the with the timestamp or without timestamp?
See, I think with timestamp because in our ADM system they have the like timestamp for the point. So
Oh, point right.
I mean they show that they have the value for the timestamp.
Timestamp is from RTU right?
Yeah.
Oh, so that means one is single point with timestamp, two is double point with timestamp.
Yes.
So we can okay. Okay. And this one, I understand is a like the for control.
Yeah.
Okay, and okay, our Thai we already done. For substation, we go with the select before operate. And do you have the state of them?
What is it?
Okay. I prepare. State is like the okay. When you send one, it's for on. You send one of it's like
If for remote open, maybe up lower.
off like
Yeah, send up control in yeah in the select before mode.
okay. How many let me go and show that is not good. Um, you have just only Baker for command แหละ command Baker for another you don't have that. Okay. For open
Already says for stated point only, we have like command for maybe control set point or set point for the transformer level of the voltage.
tab changer,
Yeah.
tab increase and lower, right? So you have to the Baker. Okay. But at a in that one I saw just only the how to say the code and open. Okay. The remote open you go with on. For if you have code you will go with off แหละ
Open. You mean open?
Open you go open is off.
Yes.
Okay, it's not off.
Close it on.
It's on. Okay, and for tab changer is higher and lower. Okay, and when you send the output that type, normally it will be single bit with or without timestamp.
For the main we use double bit with timestamp.
Double bit with timestamp. Normally you go with that.
Yeah, that's correct. No.
Open is off, self is on. Okay. Because I saw in your file you have 2 and 12. I'm not sure what is meaning of 2 and 12.
Tuning send the lower, and with the selective for more file is higher.
Oh, lower and higher.
Yeah, this from the ADMS configuration.
So it's lower. And you go with select before valid for. Okay. So this one we are already covered with. Okay, for another that I saw you. I haven't looked at. For command timeout, I can use this column that I understand some device you go with.
You can put the for
Again?
so the factor in 30 seconds
30 seconds.
30 seconds for all.
So we go with 30 seconds. And this one. And okay. And then for I see before we go with and then you don't need like we'll let it empty. For normal value. Do you have any column that we can go with the normal value or we can agree? Maybe we can go.
Actually, you can put the normal value for close data. And that normal is the rest, like open is also abnormal value.
Yeah, but do you have any breaker to go with the normal value is the
Open.
no?
Yes.
Or the
If
green one?
put breaker like this.
2, 3, 4 or just only Thai?
Yeah, it's not breaker.
Only Thai breaker.
So the capacitor, I think.
Capacitor also open.
Yeah.
Open.
Breaker for capacitor.
Is it normal open as well?
Actually, it's by on the Pacific station. We usually like close this breaker, but sometimes we open for power flow.
So maybe
It doesn't matter, so it flows.
Normal.
yeah.
The difference is between mainly the color, like if you abnormal. it
Yeah,
just
and
creates
normal
abnormal.
is for abnormal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think you can keep this, right? So we can keep this for there, but it's whatever it is.
That's only
This
for
one is what happens is like we have fault or something, you gotta have
Like do the maintenance.
maintenance. Okay, so probably this is not This is a normal figure, so it should be.
Close.
Yeah.
So we just only 3 of
Yeah,
them.
all those three, yeah.
And for feeder, you go with the something that you mark the NO, right? How about this tie switch also should be open to be normal.
Is, yeah. Very open.
Tie. How about green one?
Like, is it the hollow thing? So is this hollow, you see, this is hollow inside, is that normally open, right? Yes. Yeah, so you see, this is the symbol normally open, this one the hollow. This
Yeah.
one, it's.
But
normally open.
How about the green?
Does it like affect the all the application like outflow or something? Or
No, I
on
think she
the
wants
only?
it, she wants
No.
to consider it for,
No, I mean because
in coloring, yeah, so in coloring, we have some, for example, not low flow itself. But we have some application that colors abnormal, like when you close this, we put a layer that it shows, oh,
Yeah.
this area is abnormal. We explain it tomorrow or the day after, sorry.
Yeah, and we also have that this morning about the star symbol. Okay,
Yeah, star symbol as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
so that means when for now I even remember the green one is also mean the open, like open and
the green one is normally closed also.
Normally
but,
closed.
Maybe it's don't have any SCADA connection. Let me check.
okay. So normally only Thai switch. In the feeder we go with the normally open. Okay. Okay, and we also have the remote point name. You can see you have the name here. And you also have this one we call remote point name, so you can go,
That's it.
yeah, you can go same or different,
Yes,
same, okay. Okay. And for message.
The only thing when you put the same, like in our system, when you put the quick, have something called quick search.
Oh, yeah,
So it might give you two values and user might get a bit confused. Is it remote point or is it? It would be good you add like a prefix or postfix, something, I don't know, it's up to you, it's totally up to you.
you will have the 2 or 3
Sure.
of them. So maybe we can go like the
Like, for example, you can add R at the end or
Maybe
beginning, I don't know.
underscore RP or something like that for remote point or something like that. So if you go like for example, if we go with this one, the name we go with this one, and remote point name will be like the RP. Yeah, it will more easier for you if you have the quick search that Mehdi said. So when you
In
have,
your like system, it will show like the different value for those for like the signal or no signal they have maybe calculate this value or something like that, and for remote they will show all the value or something like that.
no,
Go back to eventually, just quickly. You see, we have this quick search, or even we can put it here. So when you type here, if you have
So
a signal point and a remote signal point the same, it shows two values. Like, or if in this case, three values, you don't know what exactly is what, but it's up to you. It doesn't, you can have it still the same. So yeah, so we can have it the same.
Yeah.
It's just a suggestion. Maybe you just go with whatever they ask for and in future.
yeah, you can see sometimes you need to search the
Yeah, so you need to open it and see, okay, this is the split point, and if it's like something else, it's a remote point, so.
Yeah, the live one is a
It's
remote.
sometimes easier, I mean, it's just for convenience, it's not mandatory.
Yeah.
Up to you, you can decide later, I think, as well. If you
Maybe we can go with the
You can use your suggestion, like put the
RP.
something like this
Okay.
remote. It's quite different with our system because in our system we just need one name only. And if we put the IOI into this point, it will be like remote point.
Yeah. different systems, different approach, yeah, I
Okay.
understand.
And for this one, I'm not sure what it
I
means.
let you know why, there is one reason in
Mhm.
our system. Let's say, the example you were saying, from RTU, we get one remote point to input. For sending ICCP, it could be
Yeah.
an output point, so there will be 2 points. One input, one output for the same signal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we have that, but maybe in the other system that you're using, maybe they do it differently. Yeah. Maybe we can show you one example, it has 2 remote points.
Yeah. I don't remember where it is, but
That's fine, I mean, we can, I just. But we,
yeah, that maybe say sometimes we have this is for input, maybe ICCP, but for output, maybe we go with another protocol, something like that.
yeah,
Yeah. So that's why we have the separate. And maybe I don't have the good example for now.
like in this example, they put the same, like one year.
But for another project, oh, maybe this one open. Yeah. You see,
Yes, they have, okay,
you can see this one for IC104 and this one for ICTC. So it be different. That's why we separate the remote and signal name.
yeah, but like as you wish, I think we can follow whatever you're requesting, so it's fine.
Yeah, because we don't have it, so.
Yeah, okay.
I will follow your suggestion.
Okay.
It's no big deal.
Okay, we go with this one. Okay. Okay. And I'm not sure what it means.
When the circuit breaker open after this specific time, they will trigger the laser function, but just for our system.
Okay. Click it. And for ISO, you have the alarms.
Yeah, like
And
priority.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Am I correct? 0 is no alarm, 3 is minor. Oh,
Actually, yeah, this
Yeah.
priority from 0 to 10. So, yeah, but we just put the like undesign number like this for example, we use this own priority, but so far we use 9 and 10 for circuit breaker. Yeah,
And
it's the
how-
highest level.
okay. But how I can know with
You can put on the circuit breaker E10. No, I'm sorry. In the system you use critical. I don't know the priority alarm in the system. What is
keeping
it?
whole.
Critical,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
you can put the critical for one of the circuit breaker.
Also circuit breaker. You mean the code and open all circuit breaker will be with the
Yes.
critical. And you have another F. I saw a lot of things. This one is for wow. Another.
For all the devices, like half the figure we use number 9, but I don't know exactly in the system we use like major or something like
Yeah,
that.
we have major, so we have 3 for 2 levels. How many levels can you go to our system? think it's configurable, right?
I cannot. Normally we have like the I don't prefer.
Here.
Yeah.
I think the list is configurable, like, but like this is textual. It could be more than this, right? It could be less than this. List is
Less
we can. I think this is fine, right? So
Yes, maybe you can use high for all the devices, critical for circuit breaker.
high or critical for all circuit breaker.
High for all enough devices except the circuit breaker.
Oh, excellent.
Circuit breaker we use critical.
Okay.
and
So
for
that's-
analogs and for analogs medium. Medium. If medium, we just to have it, or
Which
okay.
is this just less than that, right? It could be
Yes.
medium or low, whatever.
major, this could be major.
Major, okay, with major. Analog major. I think for analog, we have two levels, like you can have one major, one medium.
Yeah.
Alarm. Critical. Will be equal high. Am I correct? So for all normal alarm, for normal fail,
Just for,
we go.
just for open and close.
Oh, okay. For example, means not big or something like that. You go with high. But for other, for example, normal high, we go with medium. And for analog, maybe later, like that after you provide
Okay.
the limit.
So I think analogs at major and medium. So you put level one major and
Yeah,
medium.
major and medium. If they have just only one level, just only major.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Okay, for message mapping, I think we can go for this column. You see like it. And for I grab it, I think should be 5 for you, right? Of
Yeah.
is and go with this one. And what is the name that you prefer for zero state? Because sometimes we go with the undefined and error, or you need to go transit and error.
You can put error.
For both, you don't need to specific, but something like that.
But we still can check the raw value, right? Like
Yeah, can. Because you will have some
can see
column.
that's 0 or 3 or right?
Yeah, actually, normally you go with the telemetry. And yeah,
Yes.
you have so the field value, you go with the error and low, you 0 or 3. And for analog ISO, you have this column, say maybe I represent it. What is meaning for 14? I'm not sure.
Is the analog type like short float or long float or double or something like that? Let me check. We usually use maybe short float.
Let me have you.
Using some short. Here. What's the difference between the soft scale and short normalized?
Scale with like scale, but normalize is just only uh one minus one and positive one.
Just -1 and
One.
the range. I
Length,
mean the range. Very
minus
was very soft float. So, because in my IDMS we have soft float and long float and double. So maybe we can use float.
course. Okay. For scaling I saw you already have in here.
As in
Yeah.
we use the value directly from the RTU. We don't need to scale.
Oh, but I saw someone.
Yeah, some poise only. What it is maybe here, power factor. Oh, you can use this scale for voltage.
Okay, we go the scale from this column. I mean for two. Do you have any? Okay, only scaling. I'm not sure what is this one.
Last value from the system.
You also need last
No,
value?
no, I don't think that.
Okay.
Because when it's of the 5 from the system is at the last value column in this file, so they just put the value in here, so
So okay.
we don't need to use it.
And you don't have the analog output, right?
Set point.
Set point, oh yeah.
Yes, for
Yeah, I think they
not
might
for
have.
station, but maybe for DR we have.
Yeah, we need that. So
Yeah. And if we have some analog set point, what do you have any column that we refer or no, because I cannot see anything about.
Yes.
Not sure, maybe because your airport is not contain the analog output.
But then every single voice in our system, you can find maybe control address for analog.
I try to find, but I cannot.
Maybe very much drawn on the left. Maybe. Oh, it's for that.
I think I try to find, but I cannot see.
Check.
And we also need the command tab out and mode also for analog, but you can confirm me later. It's fine for me. And for the remote name, we also
Use the same.
same concept. And this one may be both also, maybe. This one we confirm. Okay, maybe we can keep it for today. And tomorrow we can continue with maybe the cake and another thing.
Okay.
And do you have any, or you don't have any example for ICCP, right?
What for ICC?
Signal. So it's
Let
not,
me check. Let me check.
okay.
Maybe because in this project we have to like test the service for ICCP. So if we don't, we will like create the simple ICCP communication and send some signal to your system. Just check for the connection and display the value or control only.
And for, that means we will go with the IEC 104 for all if you don't have the ICCP, right?
Yes.
Okay.
One question for IEC 104. Now you connect your ADMS with the field device using IEC 104. But if we establish the DERMS and use the same IEC 104, is your device support to master?
Actually, we will send the signal from our ADMS, not from device.
Okay.
Yeah, we can choose the protocol with like the project need, like we can use ICCP or we can use Modbus also.
Mhm.
Yes,
But at this moment, you decide to use IEC 104 from your ADMS, send the signal to
yes.
DERMS. Okay.
So everything we will communicate with your estimate except the DER.
Yeah.
But for substation and feeder, everything for that one, we will communicate with your estimate, but you will confirm the protocol again, right?
And for weather and maybe AMI,
Should be indication.
we check on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's one we will indication.
Basically, we will have in this project, we including the weather forecast indication using API, but for AMI itself, the AMI, we provide the AMI adapter, but it's not under this project scope to connect with the AMI system. Yeah. Do you have a weather forecast provider available now?
Let me check, but usually we use the 10.5 only. That means they provide for us the 5 for like every week or something like that, and we receive the 5. Yes, and we use the data the 5 only.
Fine, like it takes fine.
Yeah, like CSV or text or something like that.
If fine, we will know. but not sure.
Should be, the file, yeah, I think there should be some development.
Mm.
I think we'll discuss it on Wednesday.
Yeah, and then they,
Please, if you have the example of the farm, please prepare for the Wednesday, yeah.
Okay, let me check with relay department. The way that they
okay. Maybe for today we can stop here and we will continue again tomorrow. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for the attention. See you
Thank
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
But we have other engineer from SE on Wednesday because
She will online.
online.
Yeah.
For weather indication, she will online.
Okay, thank you. See
Thank
you
you.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye.